Hi everyone, I'm Lauren Gavin, and I want to share my testimony of coming out of prostitution and walking with Mercy Gate into freedom. I had a dysfunctional upbringing and an atheist household with a lot of commonly not talked about struggles. My parents divorced when I was young, my mother remarried, and molestation was added to the long list of family issues, including alcoholic parents, poverty, and lack of nurturing. When I was able to move away from my mom's house and in with my dad's, my own addiction started. My stepmom didn't understand why I acted the way I did, and my dad's solution was to show me how to use drugs and drink responsibly. So I was kicked out and I moved in with my boyfriend at the time. He was my drug dealer and was physically, emotionally, mentally, and sexually abusive toward me. I started using drugs I had never tried before, and I stayed high all the time, every day. I accepted abuse from him because it didn't seem abnormal or unhealthy to me. It was what I had known my whole life. Eventually, I was worn down and ran away from my abusive boyfriend to live in my car. Running became a cycle that I would repeat for years. I learned quickly that I could obtain my next high, as well as some money or a place to sleep, through selling my body. I hope you see how the effects of childhood trauma caused me to see no reason to resist using my body as currency. The years of abuse left me with little to no self-worth. When I would get overwhelmed by living that way, I made my way to jail, psych wards, and rehabs. These institutions helped me get out of the area I was in and to San Antonio. By the way, the place that I came from was the exact same size as Bandera County. I was able to maintain sobriety in a sober living home for about 6 months before relapsing on prostitution and substances. After leaving there, I was on the street and into hotels. And again, I went to rehab. I had been 3 times before at this place, and but I was hopeful this time would be different. My therapist there had known me long enough to know that I needed more help than just for substance abuse. They helped me get into a program for trauma therapy, and at the same time I applied for the residential program at Mercy Gate. I had no funding to attend the trauma treatment center, but I was blessed with a scholarship. I was also accepted into Mercy Gate program, and they said that they would hold a bed for me until I finished the trauma program. I didn't have anything to give God other than willingness, and He created provision for all of it. When I arrived at Mercy Gate, it was still so difficult to trust, but the environment there was something I had never experienced. They loved me unconditionally. I didn't have to earn it, and I never experienced punishment. They genuinely believed in me. While I was there, I went through therapy, inner healing with my pastor, and took classes that taught me how to regulate my emotions and about God's character and my identity in Christ. It wasn't exactly smooth sailing. Internally, I still ran away a lot and pushed Mercy Gate away. They never gave up on me. the end of my program, I got a job at a women's trauma and substance abuse treatment center and integrated back into the world. I was also blessed with a car for free, and I applied to Schreiner University with the goal of getting a bachelor's degree in psychology. I learned so much from my time with Mercy Gate, but I still made some wrong decisions. I still had some learning to do. Mercy Gate never turned their back on me, and now physically separated, there began to be distance in my involvement with Mercy Gate. I did well at my job and received several promotions. I started school and moved into an apartment with a roommate. This time away showed me how difficult it is to be alone in your faith. My heart began to really desire to be more connected with Mercy Gate again. When we reconnected, they did not meet me with any "I told you so's" or judgment for my mistakes. Now, through my connection with Mercy Gate, I am managing a discipleship home. The family I have in Shiloh House and Mercy Gate has altered me. The version of myself that I am with them is most purposeful to God. He has redeemed me in a way that affects those around me. I love him more than I have ever hated man. And I have trust for him that doesn't make sense to me. Mercy Gate has supplemented the voids in my life to allow me to grow a relationship with God. Knowing God is giving me endless life. The abuse and trauma I endured caused me to lose hope at times, and others lost hope in me too. The truth is, God did not waste one pain in my life. He has taken them all and woven them into a full life that I'm living today. Thank you.